Hey, alright guys, Trishmunch's Joe here, and today we are watching and reacting to episode 16 of Shadowhunters Season 2. Sorry this has been so long to the Patreons, as I've said with Team Wolf and Pretty Little Liars, you know why at this point. Moved house, so I'm sorry that it's been so delayed for like 3 weeks. This has been one of the shows that I've genuinely missed so much as well. I'm so excited to wrap up Season 2 and then get into Season 3. Of course, however, during the time that I'd actually not stopped watching it, but couldn't really have time to watch it. The show got cancelled by Freeform, which is I spoke about it in a vlog briefly, but I haven't spoken about it in a Shadowhunters reaction yet. But that is so shit. As of recording this, though, the fans and all that of Shadowhunters just put the plane across in the sky, saying like hashtag save Shadowhunters, plane in the sky. I don't know if you knew that was where the plane would be, plane from the sea. But yeah, that was just insane to see, and it's just so awesome seeing all the fans like really joining together to try and get it renewed for season 4, or just to keep going for as long as possible, because it needs it deserves it. Other shows have been renewed that, not that they don't deserve it, but with way less following and way less meaning than Shadowhunters is. So I truly believe it will get picked up. I do believe that. I don't know how long it will take for it to get picked up. What I think they plan on doing is wrapping up season 3. They'll wrap up season 3. They'll show the second half of that, and I know they had like a 2 hour finale planned. I think they'll still go through that, but I think they'll announce that it won't be the end when season 3 actually wraps up. So if you're watching this and you watch season 3 live, watch it live. Like, watch it and show that you're supporting the show, even though in your head it's like, oh, it's been cancelled. It won't be. I genuinely do think it will get picked up again. It's too important of a show to not keep going. It's just a fact. But oh yeah, and Freeform treated it like shit anyway, so maybe it's a good thing it's moving to a different network, which it will evidently do. So yeah, that sucks. But anyway, yeah, I'm looking at the ratings for the past 4 episodes. Episode 12, 9.2 out of 10. Episode 13, 8 out of 10. Episode 14, 7.7 out of 10. And episode 15 was a 9 out of 10. Absolutely adored this episode. Simon and Clary. I'm just reminding myself. Simon killed someone. Simon killed Quinn. Magnus. Oh yeah, Magnus has talked with Alec. Clary still hasn't run off to Jace, which I like. It's an emotional episode. I enjoyed it. So I hope you can keep up with it. Like I said, the past second half season 2 has been insane. I've really enjoyed it. So yeah, episode 16, guys. If you enjoy, remember to leave a like. If you are new, remember to subscribe. And if you do want the full uncut reaction to this episode, as well as all the rest for Shadowhunters, then a link to the Patreon page will be down below, as well as links to Twitter and Instagram if you want to follow me on there, and Discord if you want to join and talk about Shadowhunters with myself and others. But for now, my friends, episode 16, let's do this. Not fully the brother of Jace, but kind of is. I know it's like an experiment thing. Is that right? Am I getting that right? I might be wrong. I don't know. Okay, there we go, guys. That's episode 16 of Shadowhunters Season 2. Yep, another great episode. I really enjoyed that one. I think there were a little kind of weaker moments in there, but there were some pretty strong moments as well. Yeah, this season's just continuing to impress me. I love it. We'll start with Clary and Jace. I love that they were kind of like both on their own little mission. Kind of go into this cool like woodland area that I like when they go to like different locations that we've not really had before. Some better than others, but this was a really cool one, and having the lake there as well. And it's like, don't drink the lake because you'll start to lose your mind. Thought that was a cool moment, and I loved the moment actually at the end, towards the end, where he went to save her and got her memory back pretty quick. I'm glad it wasn't like a drawn out scenario of her losing her mind. It was like they found the next scene and then saved that pretty quickly, so it's all good. However, I do feel like at the end of it, it feels a little bit pointless. I know they got the books, and I know that led to like Clary figuring out, but surely they could have got that book anyway. Like, why did they have to go on some mad mission for it? I know they literally couldn't have got it anywhere else, but I don't know. I guess it was just a lot of, oh, Clary's losing her mind. Oh, we're in the woods, our portals and stuff. When at the end, it didn't really matter. There wasn't much consequence. It was just that they figured out that she had a brother. That she still has that brother of Jonathan, which, like I say, is a big deal. But it just felt like, a lot of stuff around it to get to that point. But I still enjoyed it all the same. Simon and Maya were probably the stand. I'd say Maya was the MVP this episode. Actually, she was great. She opened up a lot more with Simon. They were both adorable. I love scenes like that. Like I remember even in Teen Wolf season one, episode four, where Scott goes round to Alison's house for the first time. It's like this awkward family dinner. I loved it. This one wasn't that awkward, to be fair. It wasn't like an awkward dinner or anything, but I just love stuff like that. And yeah, I kind of ship them a little bit. I want Simon and Izzy, but I guess it's Simon and Maya now. They're going to kind of focus on that a bit more. I don't know. But yeah, they were both fantastic. Simon again, obviously, he's just like gets better and better. I really do like his character. He's still my favorite at this point, actually. And Maya really grew on me this episode. She's awesome. I'm kind of you know me. I'm kind of up and down with Maya. I think sometimes she's really annoying, but I'd say that's less than the time she's great. So like this episode. So hopefully she doesn't just do anything annoying too soon. Just give me a few episodes of her being cool. So yeah, her opening up was awesome. And finally, Alec and his dad. I like, even though it's a kind of smaller moment of the episode, I just like that. It was Alec kind of not getting to know his dad a bit more, but having a conversation with his dad that I've not really seen happen before. Like the dad's always been there in the background, but it was cool to see him have a one-on-one a bit more this episode. So even though it's a smaller moment, I just appreciate that. Like, yeah, I was kind of missing Magnus this episode, but I'm glad they just gave Alec to. It doesn't always have to be Alec and Magnus. It kind of does always have to be Alec and Magnus, but you know what I mean. It's like that's like saying every story arc should be Jason, Clary in love. It's like no, I'm glad they like give him all the little stories to have in this one. For Alec was his father, which is cool. So yeah, and then I'd say the 2 week points so for me was like say Clary and Jason's story was a lot of kind of stuff around it just to get to the main point of them finding the book. So it felt a little bit pointless. And Valentine's with his son. It's interesting, but I don't know, it didn't really work for me this episode, I think. It was just a lot of this Jonathan kid whining and complaining, and then at the end he let Valentine go anyway. So again, it was just like, okay, sick, I guess. It wasn't the worst thing I've seen, but it's not even close to the worst thing I've seen, even in Shadowhunters. But I guess I wasn't really feeling it this episode. I was last episode, and maybe I will next episode. It's not like a story that the story's so boring, I hate it. It's like I like the story, I think it's interesting. I just wasn't really feeling it this episode, just in regards with Valentine. But yeah, overall, I'm going to give this one an 8 out of 10. Another strong episode. I think Simon and Maya, and then Clary and Jace both kind of pairing up. That was awesome to see. So yeah, and Izzy's back. I guess Izzy is back in a way, so that's just cool to see. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. MVP moment is Maya opening up. I think that was the best moment in the whole episode. So yeah, thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought of the episode down below in the comments, and there'll be links to everything I mentioned at the start there as well. And I'll see you next time for episode 17. Until then, peace.